Hi everybody. I wanted to share something with you about getting a flat tire and how to repair that at very little expense and very little inconvenience. And the reason this is important is it just happened to me. This is a big Ram truck with big heavy tires, and we were coming home and my wife was sitting in the passenger seat. She said, "I hear something. It's clicking. I think you may have a stone or a nail in your tire." And so we pulled into the driveway and we got out, and there was something sticking in the tire, and we heard hissing. We thought, "Uh-oh, bad sign." And this is what was jammed into my tire. That's a socket, and it must have been laying in the road like that, because it did a very efficient job of puncturing this great big, almost brand new tire. And it was right between the treads. Actually, it was right there on the tread. And all you could really see is this. And so this has happened to me before, and I've learned some hard lessons, and I want you to not have to learn them too. So I carry this in my truck all the time now, which is a tire repair kit. It's got the little, you get this at the Walmart or auto parts store. It's got these little strips that you can use to repair your tires. And this is the rubber cement. And these are the tools. These are some of the longer ones. You can use these too. And this is what comes with it. It sort of looks like a sewing needle. And that's because this goes between that opening there. And this tool is what you use first. And this is call it a rasp or an auger or whatever. And because of the nature of this injury, I didn't have to do as much rasping as you might have to do. But what I wanted to tell you is that you've got to, as you insert this to rasp it out, to create a space for the plug, use this as you would a screw to get it in there. It will help you screw it in. So spin it around and follow the threads and follow it where it takes you. In other words, it's not going to go straight in all the time. This one was at an angle. And so you don't want to be thinking, "Oh, I've got to straighten this out," and work yourself into a frenzy over that. No, if it's at an angle, then follow that angle in, because that's the path. That's what you're trying to patch, is what was damaged. So drill it in. Once it's in there, then you can go moving it back and forth. Once you feel like you're confident that you've got it's moving pretty easily in there, then you get this tool, which is like the little needle, and you run this plug about halfway, so there's one end on each side, and then you get your rubber cement, which is around here somewhere. But anyway, you take your little tube of rubber cement and you coat this needle on the outside and the tip, and about an inch or two on both sides, because that's all that's going to go in there, is the base of that. Okay, and so then you got to remove the offender, which is this. And so I got a pair of vice grips, and I grabbed this and pulled it out. Air starts just pouring out of it, just pouring out. And so I'm thinking, "Oh, it's going to go flat." But that's okay, because you've got the equipment to handle it. The other thing I carry in my car is a little foot pump. You could spend more money and get an electric pump, and that's fine. But this will get you where you can reflate your tire enough to get to the gas station. If you're on the road, you can pull into a gas station. That's ideal. But here we're in my driveway at home. Okay, so I pulled this out. Air's going everywhere. It goes flat down to the rim. And so that's when I start patching it. And so once you've got your little strip on here and it's lubricated real well with the rubber cement, then you're ready to go in, and you've established which angle it is. You kind of know, because you're the one that rasped it out. And that's my injury right there. It's already been patched. It's been 24 hours, so I know it worked. And you push straight in with that tool and try to get your tire, pull forward, so that the injury's not on the bottom, because then you couldn't fix it. You need it up in here, over here, whatever, so you can get to it. And so then you push that patch in, and it's going to slide in because it's got that cement on there. And then when it's time to pull it out, Don't twist it at all. There's a cutting edge right on the end of that. It's very sharp, and that cuts the patch as you pull it out, and it leaves the plug in. And so then you're really almost done. So wait a few minutes, let the cement adhere, and then come in and get your foot pump and start pumping this thing up. Do about 20 pushes per leg, or otherwise you get tired. So go count to 20, switch to the other leg, do 20. And get it up to where you got 15, 20 pounds maybe. There's no way you're going to get it up to where it's 30 pounds. I mean, you'll be exhausted by the time you do that. So just get enough to where you can drive it and get it to the gas station. And then once you've aired it up, then come in with some wire cutters or a box cutter or a pocket knife and trim that so it's flush with the wheel. And you're in business. And the good thing about this, the reason I'm showing you this, is that I never had to take the wheel off. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to get it to spare out. All that work and labor of moving that thing around and then hauling it to the store to have it aired up and then coming back and jacking it up again. Repair your tire on the vehicle and you'll be good to go. So to summarize, get you one of these kits, keep it in your vehicle, get your little foot pump, so if this happens to you, you can handle it. So that's how you fix a flat tire on the vehicle. Thanks, and subscribe and leave comments. Thank you.